Hi, this is Jim Stone with the Art of Coaching Volleyball, and in this video we're going to focus on some defensive techniques that will increase the court coverage for your players and also improve the ball control. Most defenders can successfully control the ball that's coming at them in the hip area. However, when the attack is dropping to knee level or below, the success rate drops. Let's look at some concepts that will assist in defending the attack that is dropping low and in front of the defender. Good defenders do most of the work by flexing the ankles, the knees, and the hips. The back stays fairly quiet with minimal bend. So as you can see in this clip how the knees drop low, look at the angle that the hips and the knees take. And one of the concepts that we really want to underscore is that the hips are always below the ball on contact and the back stays fairly flat. On a lower ball, the back stays in approximately the same posture, but notice that due to ankle bend and knee bend, the hips are still lower than the ball is. This is very important if we want the ball to come up in the air and stay on your half of the court as opposed to being dug back over the net. So we have to drop our forearms under the ball as you see here. So even on a ball that's coming down low and in front of the defender, the hips still drop lower than the ball. The arms are being driven forward and under the ball, which will allow the ball to take a vertical trajectory and stay on our half of the court. As we drive our arms under the ball, we can relax our wrist, slight curl in the wrist, slight curl in the elbow, and then we extend to the floor on either one or both knees as we really make an effort to drive our hips and forearms under the ball. This will increase the court coverage and it will also allow the ball to come up and stay on our half of the court. So this is the same concept just from a different camera angle. Notice how the hips have dropped low, the arms are extending forward and under the ball, and then the defender will drop to a knee or both knees, forearms down to the floor. So here's some live clips of the same skill. So drive forward and under the ball. So here's some video of a live sequence, and notice how the defender drives her hips under the ball and the ensuing dig is allowed to come up in the air. Same thing here, slow motion, drives her hips forward. And notice how her hips are below the ball, she's on both knees and just extending her arms out to the floor. So these are the skills that you can do to both control the ball and keep it on your half of the court, but then also expand your court coverage and dig the balls that are hitting low and in front of you. So the takeaway we have on all of these is that we want our ankles, knees, and hips to do most of the work. Bend, drop your hips below the ball, and then keep your back relatively flat and avoid bending over at the hips and then angling the ball back over the net. So if we can perfect these techniques, it'll increase our court coverage and improve our ball control.